Welcome back to another episode of Putting Up Points, episode 29.
Yes.
It's your boy LD next to me.
Yes, sir. You know your boy Meek Sweat here. Extra tired today.
Always tired. And next to him, we got the greats.
You a tired hole? It's your boy Jay, man, holding it down because Meek always tired. What's up? Who got next?
Wow.
You know what it is. It's B-Web. You know I'm alive for it. You know, Meek over there, the only one dead on it.
Sleepy ass.
Chill.
Yo,
As we
hold
get
on,
alerts to this game, it's
Party
getting crazy.
foul. Put the phone on silent on the set,
Yeah, bro. I was trying to do it, bro.
Wow.
It
It's
don't
the
matter
alert.
the update you get. Your ticket is not popping, bro.
Hey.
That ticket is not. It's not a popper.
So I'm surrounded by haters.
Nah, it's not haters. You know what I mean? Nuggets
OT.
ain't come to play today. You feel me?
OT.
Wow.
Pack them up.
OT. That's all it really
Nuggets
is.
in 5.
Wow.
Woo, that's
Nuggets
crazy.
in
I
five.
only being so out. Like
It's a
you
lot
got
of
two
bold
teams in
predictions.
this. Like
So
you conflicted.
I'm not conflicted.
You said
I got
Nuggets
one
and
team on
five
the
with the
East.
heat on your shoulder.
I got
like,
one team on the
Yeah.
East, one team on the
Oh
West.
my God.
Everybody, yo, don't act like y'all don't know.
We do.
It's
We
not.
do.
It's not like this is
It's not-
a beginning thing.
It's not that
We
we
know
don't
you like
we just
almost the
don't
whole
understand.
NBA.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He like 30% of the NBA, y'all.
Hey, don't be mad because y'all favorite players are losing. And
Listen,
mine aren't.
Hey. Yeah, because half the league your favorite players.
It's all good.
Yo.
Can't all be winners.
yeah.
Can't all be winners.
Oh, you can, apparently, if you choose every team.
Hey, you just gotta be smart with it. Y'all been watching the playoffs though? Y'all been
course,
Meek,
of
what
course,
you think?
man.
What you think?
Currently, right now, I already told y'all who I had before. I had the Lakers, Boston, throwback rivalry, finals. Lakers been selling.
Hold on. See now, if this was the case that you didn't already start the Eastern Conference Finals and the Western Conference Finals,
Yeah.
you still gonna hold that?
Yeah, I was
Stand
with it.
on it.
I'm
You
gonna stand
still
on
standing
it.
on
I'm
that?
definitely gonna stand on it.
Bro, the Lakers are down 0-2.
I mean, now,
The Celtics could be down 0-2 tomorrow, which they will.
but who said it? But the series is best out
Shots
of 7.
fired.
It is best out of 7, but you have to win 4 times.
Listen, it's best
Them
out of
boys
7.
ain't losing 4 times
Anything
in a
can happen.
row. Hey,
The Heat is Jimmy, literally.
no. Really? Jimmy's scoring all those points. Jimmy's scoring
Jimmy-
points. Jimmy had 30 points. We didn't have 30 points as a team. There's a lot more than Jimmy.
Playoff Jimmy been wilding.
He has.
He has been wilding.
He has.
And he gives
But
the
the
team
team
energy.
as a whole has been playing better.
Yes, they have. But Boston is nice.
They're inconsistent.
Boston-
I don't care
Boston
how
bench-
nice you are.
It's starters on your team.
And you
Brogdon's a starter.
it doesn't
So is
matter.
White.
It doesn't,
So is White.
And they lost.
Okay, they lost, but they sold. They was winning. They was clapping y'all for a minute.
It don't matter.
Y'all just went on a crazy streak.
It ain't how you
No,
start, it's how you
it's not
finish.
that we went on
Yo.
a
It
crazy
ain't how you
streak.
start, it's how you finish.
Coaching.
No, that put the
our
factor.
coach made an adjustment,
which
made a key factor
Yes.
in us coming back.
But you don't think that they can make adjustments, win tomorrow, and then win at 5?
But if you have a better coach, he adjusts. to your
Lakers
adjustment.
right now, but LeBron was just chucking threes late in the game. I don't know what he was on, but
Hennessy with Uncle Shannon Sharp.
Jay, you been watching the playoffs? What you
Of
think?
course, man. Jimmy been losing his mind. Like before the playoffs started, I felt like the East was wide open, and y'all proven the fact that the East is wide open from a playing team losing their first playing game to being in the NBA Finals. Y'all proving my point. I said it's all about matchups in this final in the NBA playoffs right now, and it was. Boston sells to certain teams, and y'all one of them, and Philly sells to certain teams, and they showed. Now, as far as the West has been a little bit more wilder. Like I told y'all, you can say whatever you want, but pull up the clips. I've been telling you, I don't believe in the Suns in their home. I never believed in them because it was too fast. You can't build something that fast.
Oh, absolutely.
Not
It
at
was there. It was, by the time the playoffs came, I think the trio, they only
only played
played
like
a
12
collective
games?
but
there
wasn't enough time.
It
to
was
build
a
anything
similar.
off of
It was Brooklyn 2.0 and
Miami, the first Miami Heat 2.0 too.
I'm talking about when they just like really like put that team together with Kyrie and them. It was Brooklyn 2.0, and now you have a weaker link in here because I don't believe AD has what you call it?
DeAndre Ayton.
Aiden, I don't think he has a heart. He's the Tin Man. Like he's the Cowardly Lion from the Wizard of Oz, whatever you want to call it, because he literally got worked by Jokic. Like now, AD,
Soft.
now Anthony Davis is not playing any better right now in this game, but in the first game, you showed like, all right, you ain't just gonna work me all day, and I ain't gonna hustle and get nothing. He had 30 and 10. Ayton, there was no way you couldn't get 30 and 10 because you played a similar game. You just closer to the basket, you rim run. How you not getting all these rebounds with him? That's literally your only job, and you couldn't keep him off the glass at all. But it's been entertaining. Steph made it a show when he started shooting and started losing his mind a little bit. You feel me? Poole need to leave the baddies alone and start locking in our basketball. But other than that, it was real entertaining this finals or this playoffs.
Now we gotta go.
Webb,
down.
you hurting over
We
there?
gotta go
bro.
down the line to the Lakers fan.
Yo,
hurting right now.
I don't
No.
want to hear no salty Lakers up, man. They made me record the pod while I had COVID and the Steelers were
Yo,
selling.
Lakers in 7. I understand. Lakers in 7. Confidently. Lakers
The
in
Lakers
7.
losing to themselves, so it's all good.
I mean, you know, we gotta go back to the drawing board, you know, but Lakers in 7, you know. But other than that, Jimmy doing his thing in the East, man. I don't know what it is about him playing Boston. He turned into the god. But, you know. Other than that, Jordan Poole, leave the baddies alone. Dylan Brooks,
Shanghai.
Shanghai on 3. And then, yeah.
He
Pootie
said Shanghai on 3, yeah.
Shanghai on 3, Pootie Tang, all of that, lost his powers, understand. LeBron's killing me.
Yo, speaking of Shanghai on 3, did y'all see what Dwight Howard said about all the players in the NBA?
He had a list.
He had
He's
a
recruiting
list. He
everybody.
had a roster.
recruiting
Shanghai
everybody.
Dragons.
He is recruiting
He said,
everybody.
KD, you might as well come on too. James Harden, come on down.
Hey, not for nothing, but they need to go play in that Puerto Rico league. Yo, it's over $600 million in NBA salaries playing in that league right now.
So how much is the flight right now?
Jeez.
About to be the third string point guard
Third string
You gonna
point guard
get
for who?
for whoever.
Jay, you getting cooked.
And my check gonna cook too. Let him cook.
Hey, I ain't say the league had that money. I'm talking about the NBA players that's played in the NBA and that's over there now. It's over $600 million in NBA salaries.
I'm sure
that
none but
players have
half-court
made
jumpers.
that they're over there playing.
I'm coming in like Will Ferrell, Tropic Thunder.
Tropic
when you
Thunder?
shooting them threes like that.
He said, mommy.
Backboard
Wow.
abuser.
Hey, so I saw an interesting thing where they were saying that the Suns. Well, I mean, I believe it too, but the Suns need to pass on from Chris Paul. And do you think the Suns are better without Chris Paul? And it showed in their playoff game when he went down, their pace drastically improved.
That's
So, Meek, I'll have you go first. What are your thoughts on that?
I 110% agree.
Guaranteed.
Word.
guaranteed.
It's time for that old man to enjoy father time.
Wow.
Because, man, you can't guard nothing. Nothing. Jamal Murray had that boy out of breath after two suicides.
Done blew his groin out.
Yo, that's
Y'all
crazy.
fucked up. Y'all called him a traffic cone.
Yeah. Might as well, man. Hey, not for nothing, but they should be very happy that they did not match up against the Kings that first round. Because De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk would have had
Would've
that
been-
groin and that hammy in a.
They would have tag teamed the
Yeesh.
ball.
That
My
shit have
gosh.
been a Boy Scout now.
Man.
He would have got dunked on, too.
He would have got fried. But it just goes to show you that the pace of the league now
Yeah, it's way too fast.
it's actually just blowing past him. It's way
Yeah.
too fast for him now. The Suns have one of the slowest pace in the league, and it's because of him.
He wasn't doing nothing out there. I'm just like, damn, do something. He was just.
He said, did you even pitch the bitch?
Webb, what are your thoughts?
It's over for the CP3, man. It's over for him. He need to. It's the overusage at the end of the season that really be hurting him, because then it puts him in a bind. Because it's like, all right, now speed these legs back up, bro. We need you to go ahead, and that's when the flat tires start happening. Check oil, engine light, come on. It'd be over for my man. But other than that, I mean, is there usage for him? Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of usage somewhere. It just ain't gonna be with the Suns.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
I can see a nice backup point guard role for him still.
He's
I mean,
never doing that.
I mean,
He will retire before he go
backup
back.
point guard, mentor team, playoff contender to the
To who?
to anywhere backup point guard, mentor one of these young guards. That they got in the
CP.
league.
They can't CP3 mellow.
I mean,
but
They
the
can't.
thing
They can't
is,
give him the mellow.
with that contract.
That's the thing.
How do
That's
the
where
Suns
we-
get him out of the organization with that contract?
Put it
I said a sign and trade. There's a lot of free agents.
The only way you get him out of that
Van
contract is if you mop the floor outside of the locker room and don't put a still wet side down.
oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Nah, I mean, either that way they still got to pay him.
Word.
Yeah, but significantly less
That
for,
lawsuit
for not
coming.
active players.
Man,
That's the only way you
I don't
get
know.
that off.
It's a sticky situation over there.
I heard that they were trying to ship him before they got KD, but teams were like, nah, too much for that old man, too much.
Yeah, I mean, how many years does he have left on his contract? 2?
Probably 2, and he got paid bread.
Yes.
What, like 30?
What, a year?
Ooh,
I think it's something like that.
nah.
You're not pulling 30 a year.
It's like 15 or something like that.
Yeah,
Not
it's-
that
That's better. 30
But-
is like, all right.
No, I'm thinking it's 30.
Oh, all together?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
true.
But I don't see him like taking a backup role. Like I definitely agree with Jay. Cause I mean to go out like that, like get a point guard, all this crap, whatever.
I mean,
That's not.
You ain't gonna get a ring
Nah,
unless
no.
you are on the bench.
That's not even true because there's plenty of people like look at D Wade. He's one of the best shooting guards
top
Yeah.
3.
in NBA.
But you
history.
think CP3 will come off the bench?
Wade came off the bench?
That don't mean CP3 gonna do it.
He gonna have to. He better humble himself,
That's what I'm saying.
bro. You need to pull back on your minutes or else you're not gonna make it. It's you
It's
got
just
to.
But how much do he got left in the team?
If he plays lesser minutes and shorter spurts, he'll have a longer career.
Because it's
Oh,
similar.
I got it.
It's similar to what Webb was saying earlier. It's like the other players are beating him to the low management point, and he got to play at the end of the year, and they just be sitting. And then when they need him the most to do what he do the most is facilitate the team, push the team. Them legs is out of gas. Like
I got it.
He needs some milk.
I got it. Portland, number 3 pick. CP3. I'm crazy right now. I'm just saying.
Nah,
Oh,
never.
I'm just saying, if he back
Whoa.
up Dame, it might give him a chance.
Webb still a little loopy off of that loss. It's all good.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah, I saw
son,
you-
yo, if I see LeBron take another 3, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
you're not going for it.
bro be looking at Green in his face, like, attack that man. You put your head down the whole last series
And got to the
and,
basket.
and got to the back. You are a freight train. Nobody wants to stay in front of you. And we gonna give the defense a break by pulling up.
Nah, LeBron ain't a freight train no more. He's a passenger carrier.
Yikes.
wow.
Wow.
The disrespect is crazy.
That's not disrespect. He's still a train. He just ain't chugging the same.
Well, you should have sold that layup. He cooked everybody to the
Yeah.
end of the game.
He you saw that dunk he missed earlier?
Oh,
He also
saw
blew a
that
layup
easy
when we
layup,
was
right?
down 4. You
Yeah.
ain't see it. He blew a layup when we was just down 4. Like he not doing LeBron things right now.
It happens.
LeBron,
Father
I
time.
give LeBron another 2 years. Then he's done.
Think so?
2 years done.
I need
after
him.
two?
I need
Yeah,
our
yeah, no, I
playoffs.
do.
I need our
38, yeah.
playoff run to be as strong as Jalen Rose's hairline. I
Never.
need that.
That's Beijing,
Never.
baby.
That's big.
You looking for 2012 LeBron? He ain't here.
That's
Yeah.
that's Beijing,
That
baby.
came left.
Speaking of the Heat,
Oh God.
Oh, why? Why?
we moving on to our next topic. Speaking of the Miami Heat, Heat in 6. But speaking of the Heat, reports are that Tyler Hero, he's currently not doing basketball activities, but his hand is healing. He's been doing his training and stuff like that. And the rumor is that, or the report is that he will be back for the finals if the Heat make it. Now, if you're the coach, with how your team is playing, would you insert him into the rotation immediately, or how would you go about doing that?
No, not immediately, because I feel like the team as itself has the chemistry. They hot right now. Everybody is literally cooking. So, I mean, like, if you take that person out, it's probably gonna mess with the chemistry. He hasn't played in a while. He's still got to get his jump shot. You back because it was a finger injury, I believe, right?
Yeah, he broke two of his
so-
fingers, his middle finger. and
Yeah,
his
so
ring.
you got to get your
On a shooting hand.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
shooting.
what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna ask,
definitely,
yeah.
definitely, especially shooting hand. Yeah, you got to get back in rhythm and get back in chemistry with the team. So damn, that's in my eye. So I feel like I wouldn't throw him back in. Maybe like try to get him in like space his minutes out. Maybe like eventually, couple minutes here, a couple minutes there. It would take. I mean, if somebody gets blown out, or like you're winning by a big lead, throw him in, let him knock some of the rust off. But I'm not immediately throwing him into the rotation at all.
Jay?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of with Meek on this one. I'm not really in for messing up the chemistry of a team. Like you said, all y'all pieces are playing really well
Yeah.
right now. So throwing him in would only hurt somebody who's playing well to just try to get him up to speed. And I don't think y'all really is worth sacrificing that with Boston, who plays really good defense, breaking up y'all chemistry, because that's one of the things that's actually helping y'all with y'all ball movement, with y'all hitting, knocking down open shots. It's like y'all know where each other is going to be. And throwing him in there, just getting him on a rhythm standpoint is going to throw that off too much for y'all to actually for it be worth him being put into the rotation.
Webb, thoughts?
Yeah, no, I'm with everybody else. He gonna mess up chemistry. You last man off the bench at this point. Like, we thank you for your services all year. Like, you've been great, but at the same time, this ain't for you no more, my boy. Like, we out here getting to it. Can't help you. You can fight in practice.
Damn.
Feel me? You know how they do you in 2K. They make you earn your spot in practice. You got to
Yeah,
get good grades that way. Hey, look.
Damn.
Hey, see me now as a Heat fan.
Yeah. What do
Yeah.
you think?
I'm going to counter everything that you guys said. So
Oh, wow.
I would put him into the rotation because there's a player who's currently in the rotation who's an easy piece that you can pull out of the rotation, and that's Highsmith. He's not a player who affects the game enough that if you take him out of the rotation, you're like, damn, I need to replace that. Tyler Hero averages over 20-plus points a game. He's a clutch time shooter, and he is a threat on the court that even if his shot is off, you have to respect him as a shooter. Someone has to stay dedicated and stay next to him on the court at all point in time because he is that much of a threat. So I feel like if they put him into rotation, you can give him Highsmith's minutes. That's a easy 10 minutes a game. Work him up to 15 minutes a game just to try to get him back into the flow. Couple spurts here, 2 minutes here, 3 minutes here, a quarter, just to try to get him back into rhythm. Because if you do get him into rhythm, again, that is 20-plus points a game that you no longer have to make up for. And because of the way the Heat's offense work, it's always the next man up mentality. He's a plug-and-play player. So it's not that he would come in and kill the flow of offense because he's not going to hold the ball. Ball moves more. The ball moves more than the ball moves faster than the man in our offensive scheme. So as long as we work it around and he can get his open shots, we will probably have him as a spot-up shooter at first, more so attacking off the ball or with the ball until he gets back into flow. So with that being said, who would y'all give y'all MVP in the playoffs to so far? Meek?
I got two people. This man been cooking. It's insane. Jimmy on the East, Jokic on the West.
Okay, Jay?
Same.
Webb? Go ahead and say it.
Spoelstra and Reeves. You ain't getting no Jokic love out of me, man. We still got to beat this guy. Still got to beat this guy.
Yeah, you didn't even say AD?
Huh?
He balled out first game.
He wouldn't ball this game.
He alternates games.
That don't make it better that he himself the second game.
Hey, that means don't bet on him on the
I
second
know,
game,
but that
Jay.
still don't make it
You bet the
better.
under.
All I know is you don't vote for nobody on the team you play. I'm a Laker fan till I die. So it's Spoelstra and Reeves. That's it. You bugging if you don't think Reeves not hooping.
He hooping, but he ain't the MVP in the playoffs.
He cooking his defender. That's all I know.
Not even remotely close.
Yeah.
What are you cooking? Is it crack? Something strong?
All right, Joe Clark.
Like,
All right, Joe Clark. You gotta calm down.
I know a crackhead when I see one.
So I recently saw that a bunch of coaches got fired.
A bunch.
Bunch of coaches got fired.
Half the league got
Now,
fired.
granted, some of them were warranted. Others
What? Huh?
weren't.
I told Embiid to go in the
Some of them
post.
I saw coming. I saw it coming. Like I saw. I was like, all right, I can see that happening.
Which
And then a
ones?
couple other coaches. So Mike Budenholzer got fired. I did not see that coming.
No.
But again, with the circumstances of how they lost,
That was more so of a Euro step if they could finesse this. Like they fired Mike, but then brought in Mark. Like
that hasn't
been proven.
been proven. So Budenholzer got fired. Nick Nurse got fired.
Not surprised.
Yeah, that's the one that I wasn't surprised.
Not,
about.
not surprised at all.
Doc Rivers got fired.
Not surprised.
I wasn't surprised, but I was surprised because he's only been there for 3 seasons. But granted, the nature of how he
Yeah, but it's like
he's
the same thing happens.
He likes to
everywhere.
lose game 7s.
But it's not also his fault though.
It
I'm gonna
is,
tell you
but
what-
it's a repetitive thing, Meek. Everywhere he
It
goes,
is, but it's
a
not.
situation.
I mean, but in this case, Harden just fourth quarter, he just doesn't look to score, and Embiid just stays on the floor or looking for foul calls,
Hey,
and he's playing injured. So
He is.
I mean, that's why I'm like, I really can't blame Doc for his loss.
You can though. 'Cause
Like you can, yes,
as a
but
coach, you got to get the most.
yeah,
out
you
of
gotta
your
make.
players.
Yeah, I mean, I get you, but I still, I mean, I saw it coming, but I don't think she shouldn't have been fired yet, honestly. But I saw it coming though.
I feel like the same thing you just said about his players not playing the fourth quarter, his players being hurt. We say that every time Doc Rivers get eliminated or he get fired from a place, like, and we be handicapping him for that because of all the great things he did in Boston. Now, I'm not saying that Doc isn't a good coach or a great coach, but it seems to be a pattern here because this is like the 3rd team that this happened on, to where they sell on him in the playoffs. It's not just it'd have been cool if it was just the first time or the second time. It's like the 3rd or 4th time that his teams just be laying down and dying when they right there on the doorstep.
And that's coaching.
Now,
You got to bring out
granted,
that dog.
it happened a little faster than what we thought it would happen. But like, it's like you gotta get out this car before it crashes. Like you see what's coming. It's the same. First, they sell in the game 7, then the teams fall apart on each other and they start bickering.
But you know, there was a report that Harden was the spearhead who
I was gonna
Supposedly.
say
that got him fired.
I was gonna say
So maybe Harden sold on purpose to get him up out of there.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time players did that.
But I also saw that Harden's leaving.
Yeah, I saw he
It
won-
still
Allegedly,
It wouldn't even be
allegedly.
the first time James Harden tried something like this. Get rid of the coach and still did.
Right.
Like, so it's not uncommon.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. But another coach that got fired, Bonnie Williams,
Yeah.
did my boy dirty.
saw it coming.
I saw it coming.
But I also didn't see it coming.
That
I mean,
quick
he's-
though, yeah.
He's been the winningest coach since 2014. So
Yeah, Monty.
I mean, you got to close out the show. He got handed multiple opportunities, granted with Chris Paul going down, but it's a professional league, and you have a bunch of professionals on your team. You got to have somebody next up to fill that spot, and you got to close out the playoffs.
They tried with Cam Johnson, but not Cam Johnson.
Cameron Payne.
Cameron Payne.
But it's
He's
not
not
the same.
enough.
It's
But
not enough.
you know what? If your number one goes down,
It's
then I'm
hard
like,
to place
all right.
that, yeah.
You know, that's kind of tough.
But
If
it's
your
not your
number
number
2
one
go
option.
down, then you're like, well, you know, you still got your number 1. But if you have your number 1 and your number 2,
And your number 1 and number 2 has to be Book and KD.
you have your number 3, somewhat, Aiden.
Soft.
Chris Paul's the 4th
Soft.
option.
He three bad games away from Jordan Dwight Howard.
For real. Not even no, that's too much. That's too much.
He's 3 bad
He's a game and a half.
away from Jordan Dwight
You
Howard.
gotta figure out something with that team. But I don't
soft.
know. I feel like you gotta figure out a way to get it done, especially with having those pieces. Like it's one thing if Chris Paul was making a huge impact prior to him going out, and he came and he was out, you're like, damn, like we're really missing that. But he wasn't. When he was on the court,
Liability.
He
it
did
still
nothing.
wasn't
Nothing.
Safety cone.
there. He had to. You have to make adjustments.
Yeah, the defense was, excuse me, let me adjust around you.
Boy was doing the mannequin challenge.
Hey, that man fighting for his life. But I mean, those organizations, with them making those changes, like we said, some of them were warranted, some of them didn't really see it coming. Who now would you say is next up? Like we saw Mark Jackson is getting interviewed for
The Bucks.
JJ Redick got interviewed for the Raptors head coach position.
I think that's actually fire.
That is fire.
I think that's
But
fire.
there's still other coaches. There's still other teams now that still need coaches. Who is left out there? And
That's the first thing we gotta find out who's left out there to be a good.
they about to pull Stan off the mic.
That's nasty. You might as well.
Van Gundy.
You might
About
as
to
well.
pull off the mic.
Whoever
Him and Jeff.
They
Pull back
ready.
into
They ready to
rotation.
pull one. They
Hey.
pull Mark. Whoever stand coach they need is gonna be hurt. All that running they gonna do.
And maybe they give like RJ a shot or somebody like that. I don't know. Isaiah come back from.
They should give RJ Jefferson.
Richard Jefferson. I heard he's about to be a ref. He's trying to
Yeah,
get full time ref.
he was doing it before.
That's dope.
Yeah.
D Wade.
Nah.
Do what?
He can't. He actually on a team. No,
Yeah.
he can't
Yeah.
coach.
Yeah, he can't go.
He's
Yeah.
he has owner stakes in the, which is
D
weird.
Wade
Why the
ain't.
Jazz, bro?
D Wade ain't.
That's where the
coaching,
money
bro.
is.
It is.
I mean, that's where the money called him.
You said it like you had real confirmation.
Nah.
about the
I
money.
mean,
Yeah.
granted,
I said, why the Jazz? He said, because that's where the money is. I was like, so it is?
not every day.
That's
you
what the
get an
mountains is.
I mean, you don't get an opportunity. That's not an everyday opportunity.
Hey,
where
I
you
thought
can
you
get
was
in
about
on
to spit
something
some
like that. So
word.
you
Yeah,
get in
yeah,
when you get in.
yeah.
feel me?
I thought you was about to spit some other facts like, yeah, because they have this, that, and that. There.
Oh no,
Yeah.
nah. He's just part of an ownership group, and that just happens. To
I think
be,
Yellowstone Park is there.
Yogi
that,
and
Salt Lake
Boo Boo.
Let me see.
That's Salt Lake City, right?
Let me look it up.
Oh, man. Y'all see where Bronny James went, man?
Yes, sir.
USC
Yes,
commit,
sir.
but it's a lot of funny things going on in California.
Yes.
Because the James family is on a move everywhere. Bronny going to USC, and as it reports today, Bryce up out of Sierra Canyon.
Word?
Yep.
He said, I'm going down the street.
Where at?
I don't know the name of the high school.
I saw
But
it earlier.
LeBron they already made a generous donation. They about to make a whole new sporting facility.
That's tough.
So it's either Bryce wants to create his own legacy, or it's just that, Sierra Canyon is no longer the fit. I'm going to be honest, the coach out there wasn't good at adjustments. He was a baby Doc Rivers of high school basketball.
Not a baby doll.
Yeah, nah, he wasn't good at adjustments. He just had the talent. Especially like if you really watch him, it's like, okay, we star-studded, but like, coach, what are you doing? But it's a lot of good. It's a lot of good high school athletes going to college next year. College is going to be very, very interesting.
And to answer
next year.
your question, he left Sierra Canyon to go to Campbell Hall.
Campbell Hall.
Campbell Hall.
Yeah.
It's going to be real spicy in college basketball for both men and women next year. Them LSU girls is
Oh
coming.
my God! Oh my!
They
Who
just
did?
reloaded.
Who didn't they get? Like we lost some people and we re-racked.
They are literally the Golden
I
State
got-
Warriors.
Like,
of college basketball.
like okay, we lost who? Watch this.
And they still got Reese.
The Usher.
Word.
They said we lost this. Watch this.
But yeah, no, I mean, high school is gonna be interesting. For the simple fact that's always interesting if you really pay attention to it. College, women's. I'm really tuned into women's next season because Paige coming back. So I really need to see how this. I understand. Oh, it's
Super
Angel
LSU?
Reese, but remember, Paige was it.
Yeah.
So let's
Paige
not
buckets.
let's not act like she's not coming back. And then you still got Caitlin out there, Caitlin Clark doing her thing. So it's gonna be wide open.
Video page in the gym recently.
You got Shorty that just joined LSU too.
Nah, but here's the thing though. South Carolina has been hitting that portal like they name was Deion Sanders. You understand? They get players from the
get
portal.
to it.
They getting to it. Like it's gonna be really interesting. Now, men's college basketball, if you jump over to that, I mean,
USC
it's
got
a lot
USC
of one and
class.
dones. USC is back on the map. I'm gonna let people know.
Yeah, they got
right now.
Bronny. They got what's it called? Dennis Rodman.
I mean, it was OJ Mayo,
Yeah, it's
it was
crazy,
DeMar DeRozan. Feel me? We could go back as far as Quincy McCall. Feel me?
Yeah.
Not loving basketball.
But I mean,
Not
USC
Czech
is
Rock
definitely
for
on the
y'all.
rise. That's gonna be a school to watch. Them gonna be some late games. I'm gonna be honest. That's
I
that
actually enjoy
Pac-12.
that.
10 o'clock.
I actually enjoy that during college
9:30,
basketball,
10
college
o'clock.
football season, bro.
The late games?
Yes, bro. I stay up for those a lot of the times.
I mean, I'm
bro.
up regardless, but
No, I like stay up for the whole entire one sometimes.
Oh,
Even with-
you're. I do that when
watch
it's
it.
getting closer to tournament time.
when it's an important game.
Especially the college football games, because the Pac-12, they just score. They don't
Nah,
even
I got
care about
DVR.
Yeah, I got DVR.
They don't even care about defense. They be like, the score is 62-35, first half. Come back.
I'm not gonna lie. Bill Walton be giving it to people when he on Pac-12. He be giving it to people. I'm like, all right.
Oh, he's just a bum. He just can't get right down there in the post, guys.
And LeBron couldn't get right tonight. 19 straight
man,
missed
here we go.
threes.
Here we
Jesus
go.
Christ.
Nah,
I'm
Bronny
sorry.
tweak.
What you got for me, Al, before Web started
I'm
talking
sorry.
about this mic?
I'm on a spiral.
Yeah, he
Yo,
about to
my
spiral
boy, you
out.
good?
Nah, I'm not good, man. It's supposed to be 1-1. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, MVP.
I told you, look at my boy.
Look,
MVP.
he looked like he was going through it.
He looked like Lip Biscuit. Like,
He like he got jumped and he ain't do
Oh
nothing.
my god!
he like an extra member of Lincoln Park. Like, chill.
Y'all see that, right? He the first Laker with multiple 5 3-pointers and 5 assists in games, all right? He's wilding out there, okay? He's killing his defender.
Did anybody watch the
Look like
NBA
you off the ball.
drafts?
You mean
lottery?
the lottery?
Yeah,
The lottery?
My apologies. The
No,
draft
I
lottery?
didn't because I think I was doing something. No, I know I was doing something.
It's,
I don't remember what I was doing, but I didn't get but I saw the picks. Spurs at number 1. It's rigged.
Yup.
It's rigged.
I saw. When,
It's absolutely rigged.
Spurs.
when Victor saw the Rockets got picked fourth, he was like, yeah. He was super happy. He didn't want to go there.
It's a bunch of tall jocks over there. That's why.
They big man core is kind of like a little valid over there. So they
But he
they're
get to
gonna
play
have-
for. Well, he's projected number 1 pick. He's probably gonna go there because Pop.
probably.
Yeah, he's
If
definitely
Pop
going
pass
there.
on him, Pop is gonna have him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he got to put on weight though.
It'll happen.
He got to put on
How
weight.
old is he?
Though.
I hope
18?
so.
Yeah.
It'll
I mean,
Yeah.
Giannis was small when he came in the league.
we talking
Now
all
Giannis
of this
is
craziness,
strong as
though.
hell.
We
Giannis
talk,
is scared, bro. He said, "You seen him?
We talking
moves,
this
he blocks
craziness.
shots like Rudy, but he shoots like KD."
He does.
Yo, what you say?
That's exactly
Nah,
what Giannis
why you
said.
put the voice on?
Because that's how scared Giannis was looking. He's like, he moves like
But
Rudy,
hold
he
on.
blocks shots.
You know what's crazy? It's like I've never seen a player like that before. Almost like it's like Porzingis.
Fact.
7'4",
Can shoot,
supposed to be
block
able to
shots,
block.
mobile.
Oh, Carl Anthony Towns a couple
Wasn't
inches
his
shorter.
nickname the Unicorn?
Yeah.
Never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, we know.
What? So
It's sitting in
Now,
Washington,
Victor-
D.C. right now. Next to
Victor,
White
It's
House.
just the hot
Victor
dog.
on paper and from what he's shown so far, looks like a great prospect. But they're calling him the greatest prospect ever over LeBron.
I'm gonna be
They're
honest.
comparing him to LeBron. Now, what is stopping him from coming to the NBA and being another Porzingis?
Or being a bus.
I got him and Chet racing right now. Like,
I was about to throw that out there
Yeah,
too.
like-
Chet just came in last year. They
yeah,
the same
like,
thing.
he gonna get in a summer league game. Like, yo, I'm gonna go play pickup so I could get my wind up early. He gonna get exposed out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Yo,
Them two playing a one-on-one
My
look
man-
like two daddy long legs.
my
wrestling.
man Loftman Jr. from the Grizzlies
was exposing him.
gave that man buckets.
Body to body.
All in
Let's
his
be
chest.
honest. Lofton is a bucket.
He is.
Like,
He is.
I don't care what they say
a
about
butterball
weight
bucket.
or nothing. Like, boys bucket,
Say a
okay?
butterball.
He got the full body Kyle Lowry.
Yeah.
Ah, hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Nah, we're
Yo, who mans,
sick
yo?
of y'all,
That
yo.
was OD.
Yo, who mans, bruh? Who
That's
mans, dog?
Hey,
crazy.
yo, this guy's different.
My fault.
You just called
But
him
nah,
extra
I
thickums.
saw a clip where it was some little dude, bruh.
cooking
My
him.
man had to be like 5'8". Chefed him up, hit him with like the double step back. Shoo. I was like, damn, yo, he can cook like that. Wait till he come to the league.
Wait till you see Jamal Murray.
Wait till
Fuck.
he come to the league. Oh man, if that. So like, I mean, you can see that he has the potential.
Yeah.
Like, he's 7'4"
Yes.
with a 7'9" wingspan and has X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
So As long
Look
as
good
he
in the
do
G
his due
League.
Diligence.
Look good in the G League.
Put in the work.
Wow, you
Granted,
called him Sean
just
Bradley?
stay healthy
Wow,
and
that's
he do his thing.
crazy.
He should be fine. He should be fine.
Meek just called him Sean Bradley. That's
I'm just
crazy.
saying, I just hate how they overhype players before they actually play. It's a big difference in the game from the G League and overseas. It's a totally different league. So I
That's
hate
not
for
what
them
Lucas said.
to like hype up players until they play. You get me?
I get it. I mean, it's a lot of hype around the kid. By all means, we wish him well.
Yes, absolutely.
But
But
it's different when you got KD coming straight down at you. Like,
And he don't
what
care how
are you
tall you
gonna do?
Not KD. You thinking wrong. It's different when Zion lose that 20 and he coming full steam down at you.
I don't got him nowhere in the post. he in the post is posters.
we see what Zion got on his mind when somebody's 72.
Man's might turn into a Christian Wood. Like,
Yo.
I like to shoot this. I'm gonna send it right out there.
Like,
Taco Fall's like, why is he trying to dunk on me over and over again? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I want.
Hey, I can't wait until he get into the league to see what he can showcase, what he can
Yeah.
actually do.
Man, listen.
you know who
And then he
he?
gets that first Knuckleheads interview, and they ask him, "What was your first welcome to the NBA moment?"
You know what he gonna say?
Miles Bridges dunking on me.
Nah. You missing it. That's how you get to the next subject. He gonna be like, when Ja pulled the strap out on me.
oh,
Easy.
That's
Well,
crazy. Not Ja.
Speaking
Wait.
about Ja, so Ja Morant,
Not
first
NBA
time
dunk
around,
boy.
wait.
brandishes a gun on live, went through this whole debacle, checked himself into therapy, checked himself out of therapy, did all this. He needs help. He needs this. He needs that, which a lot of people were saying that it was a front. To now, fast forward a couple months later, he's in another incident where he's on live, and the first time they're showing him, he does not have anything showing. You can clearly see the person has a camera. Now they bring the camera back to him. What would make you think, second time around, pull a gun out?
This is your brain.
Brandish the weapon. Now his man's try to turn the phone real quick, but by that time the internet already got it.
Nah.
Wait,
If
hold
you
up.
slow that down.
Hold on.
Go ahead,
Hold on.
Meek.
What? Hold on. Before you start, Meek, I have two questions.
Mm-hmm.
Put yourself in the commissioner's in the commissioner's place. What do you do as a commissioner when you have somebody who is now the face of an organization, the face of your league? They said Ja Morant solely has the power to lose the organization billions of dollars. Not just the NBA, but the Memphis Grizzlies organization. He has the sole power to lose them billions of dollars. So you now, as the NBA commissioner, what do you do? This is now his second gun incident, but not his second incident in these past few months. He's had about 4 or 5 incidents. So what would you do now as a commissioner? And what are your thoughts on the situation?
All right. So, as a commissioner, y'all know John, my man's. Man, he been one of my favorite players since he came out of college. And as a commissioner, you got to suspend him at least half the season without pay. Teach him a lesson. And I don't know, Ja's wilding. I mean, he didn't really technically break any rules because he, I think
He did.
I mean the gun's licensed, I believe, correct?
Doesn't
No?
matter. You have
But-
a morality clause in your contract.
Yes, I understand. No, I understand that. 2, he's young, and people bashing him. I get like it's funny, whatever, but it's like he's young. People were young and they made mistakes. They used to be wilding back in the day too. There just was no video cameras. It was no social media. They had video cameras, but it was social. But now it's just social media. So now you're quicker to get in trouble than back then. So that's why it's kind of like sucks for him. But he's not the first player, and he's not gonna be the only player that's been wilding like that. There's players. I think even Steven Jackson said he used to do wild stuff back in the day, and he was younger. But you live, you learn
I got
from
no
it.
proof. He chatting it up. Yeah, I was a wild person back in the day. I was a wild man.
I mean, Let that fight tell it.
Yeah, he was a wild person. He was the second person to pop LeBron Artest. He was a wild person.
Oh,
I believe
Steve,
it.
that's Steven
Yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah, that's Steven Jackson. The one with the headband. Yeah,
Stack is
Yeah,
wild.
Stack.
yeah exactly.
Stack is wild.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I like
Bron shot an air ball on that finger roll, by the way.
nasty work. Bronny's bugging, but
Jay, what are your thoughts on the situation
Yeah, he needs
as a commissioner and
as a commissioner, he needs to chill out. He needs to, like Meek said, he needs that half a year suspension, no fine. Nike already coming down on you like they came down on Kyrie, but they about to like yank everything away from you. You gotta wake up and realize you about to lose everything, young boy. You literally just lost $30 million because you wasn't on the court enough because of these same antics like this season because you ain't make the first team All Pro. And it's showing. Now you're about to lose another $20 to $50 million in this Nike endorsement deal. And like you said, this is not his first go around with this thing. This is not even his first go around this month with the gun. This is his second go around this month with the gun. The third in the last 2 months because then he just had the same situation where he was pointing lasers from a car in the Grizzlies parking lot or something like that at another car or something after a game. Allegedly. And then you still got the court case of you beating on a minor in your crib for basketball. Like, it's a lot of wild things that's going on. So you could say that it's not the music, but it is. Because every time he's wilding and doing it, what's playing in the background? And be a young boy, he ready to turn up and do all the dumb stuff. And it's also his man's too. His man seen he had the gun in his hand before he went back. Because he looked over his shoulder to see Ja literally reach down to get it. Because you see Ja reach to get it. So if I see you reach down to grab something, why would I then come back with the camera like this? Even if it's for a split second, I'm never going to bring the camera back to show Meek because I know what Meek is doing over here. That was like fake, like trying to like not get bro caught, but get him caught at the same time.
But you know what?
Gotta watch the company you
We
keep.
gonna have to make this personal.
man,
What's up, bro?
If this was back in the day, I done
Uh.
seen Meek do some Snapchat shit like that back in the day.
Yeah.
Got
Meek,
caught up
when
with
you
this
do
shit.
that, what do I do?
Jay.
I smack you in the back of your head. Like,
Jay.
what the fuck is you doing?
Nah, for,
Nah.
hey, I done seen Meek do some shit like that, dog.
yeah.
And then we have a and look.
But that was-
And this is why it goes back to what I said. Watch the company you keep. If Meek did something like that, we sat him down later like, yeah, Meek, you did some bullshit. Ja Friends not. They recorded him and egging it on and keeping it.
Well, Meek done did that.
Yo, I used to record. I used to record a lot. I used to record a lot.
Yo,
I used to be like,
Yo.
it's probably videos of your phone.
We used to tell him like, yo, bro, you gotta stop recording.
It's probably videos of your phone, Meek, if you recording me smacking your phone out your hand.
Bro.
Like stop.
So at the same time, I understand where you're coming from, but I firsthand witnessed some shit.
But again, look back to that situation. Look what I just said. It's videos of Meek phone and me smacking the phone out his hand.
I used to get
Which
wild
means
views. It's probably-
Ja Friends ain't really his friends if they ain't trying to be like, yo, you bugging. Because we can't turn up and get lit like this. If you go down, you bugging.
You
But at
gonna,
the same time,
you gonna smack the gun?
Bro, that shit on safety.
bang,
John, you think John ain't here? $50 million with the gun on safety, everybody in the car? He ain't Mikey.
Shit, I don't
Shout out
know.
Bob.
He ain't Mikey Williams.
Shit, I don't know.
Bob.
He ain't Mikey. Mikey running and tucking it. Like, stop playing with my
Hey,
boy,
yo.
Mikey.
Wait.
He said he don't care if you running away into your car. He's still airing it. What's
So
wrong
what?
with
What are you doing in that situation?
As the commissioner, I'm total opposite of what they're saying. One, I know we have a standard. If I'm the commissioner, I know we have a standard that we like to uphold. This is the NBA. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar knocked somebody out dead on TV.
That's cool.
We've had multiple fights. We've progressed. There was the Malice in the Palace. We handled Gilbert. This wasn't on an NBA court. And Tennessee is an open carry state. I can't legally do anything to you because what am I going to tell you? Put your gun down.
Yes. So you could bring.
But it's his right to have the gun.
To bear arms. I told
Yes.
you. I
It
believe
is.
So
right to
it's
bear
it's a split in it. So as a commissioner, the most I'm gonna do, not you can't half a season them. I can tell you, okay, we need to go get you some help because people are missing the point. I won't even go as far as to say the music. The biggest thing that's involved in all of these incidents with John Morant is always there, alcohol.
It's both.
he drinks entirely too much.
Very true.
To be NBA player.
But
Like
but what
entirely
what
too
happens?
much.
What happens when they already did everything you said? Because they did. They sat him down. They told him we got to get you some
No,
help.
they did a publicity stunt
It's the same thing.
to save the league's face.
So we gonna-
Nobody really said, "Yo, Ja, bro, come on."
Everybody saying it
Who went and talked to Ja for real?
because he don't want to talk to none of these people.
So you answer. Then that's answering my question. Who really went and talked to Ja for real?
In order for me to talk to you, you got to be willing to accept the help and see where you're wrong and make the change. If you're not even willing to make the change and see where you're wrong, like you just said, this is like it's too much alcohol there. Here, he's doing that way entirely too much drinking, like you said. So he's not willing to make the change. He's not willing to progress and push, and you want to keep talking to him.
But my only thing is like, I'm just playing devil's advocate because
yeah, but-
you telling me on one hand, okay, do I need to clean up my act? Cool, but I'm not breaking no laws. Like you're trying to punish me as if I'm out here breaking laws.
Real quick. In any state, is it illegal to drink alcohol?
No.
If there was any NBA player right now that every day, or not even every day, after the games, they would go on there live and they would be belligerent drunk, what do you think would happen? Is that illegal?
No, but they will punish them.
But there's a morality clause.
Wonder why?
So
there's
it doesn't always have to be if it's legal or it's illegal. If you work for somewhere, you represent that brand. If you work at Adidas, if you work at Dollar General, if you work wherever the case may be, you represent that brand. If you get caught doing some shit in the street, a video go viral, your job fires you. What you did wasn't illegal. You weren't on the job premises. You're a representation of that company. And if you're you're representing a multi-billion-dollar company and a multi-billion-dollar organization, oh, best believe you got to be on your P's and Q's. If you're a professional basketball player, you're a professional athlete, so you have to carry that professional standard. As a professional, you should know how to conduct yourself in public. You know you can't brandish any weapons or anything like that, especially in a gang-related manner or anything of the sort. It's one thing if he was doing something instructional, like he's at the gun range or he's doing some kind of training or something like that, and he's showing off a weapon. That is more instructional. They won't hold him accountable for that. But he's rolling around in a car, playing with music and playing with guns and stuff like that. The cop stops him. That's the situation right there. Something stupid like that. Somebody else, you might be in an open carry state. There's somebody right now in New Jersey, a little kid, who now does the same exact thing you do. That's not an open carry state.
That was the next point I
He's
was
a
gonna
role
get at.
model. He might not want to be a role model, but at the end of the day, you are what you are. So at the end of the day, you have to do your due diligence. There's somebody else that's out there that's looking up to you. So just like you wouldn't want somebody else who your child look up to do that, it's the same value. Same value.
I mean, like I said, I was only playing devil's advocate. Do I think he need to put the guns up? Of course. But I'm not, where I do take a stance is I'm not half a year is like, nah, bro.
Gotta be. It's like his fourth offense.
Yeah, I'm just tired of
That's
him.
why.
I'm just tired
He's
of
literally not listening to y'all.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
you have
suspend
to.
me. Like, yeah. I'm sitting down for a couple games. Yeah. I gotta take $30 million away from me, and I still don't care.
Yeah, because if
What more can we do?
you have to.
30
At that
million
point,
is crazy,
You have to.
Webb.
Because if you don't do it, the NBA is gonna lose more money. And they're going to get the backlash of the century. They're going to get dragged. If they don't publicly make an example out of this, it's over. Not that the NBA is going to be shut down, but it's going to be a lot of negatives. They have to do something. I would say I don't think half a season is excessive. I've seen people say a full season. I thought at first that was a little excessive, but granted with how everything went down before and how they had a sit down, they had a meeting and had everything. And it wasn't just that one situation, it's multiple situations staggered on top of each other, back to back
And
to
it
back
seems
to
to be
back
escalating.
to back.
It's not even like it went from him fighting a little kid to now him waving guns on, pointing a laser at somebody allegedly.
That was
now,
his
after a
man's. That was his man's.
Nah,
His,
bro.
man, his
it was
man's
his
got
family.
kicked. The one that was on live with him
Yeah.
is the one that's banned for doing it.
for the laser.
Yeah.
But still, again, it goes back to the company you keep. That was the same.
I mean, well, that's a
person sitting in the
whole
car.
different thing. That's a whole different thing to
So-
me. I think my thing is I'm landing on somewhere from like 20 to 27 games. I'm not half a year. I don't see it. I just don't see it.
So 1/3 of a year.
That's cool. 27 games. I'm not
He
missing
just
much.
gotta stop trying to live this
If you
drug
add 13
dealer
more games
rapper
onto
life.
that, that's half a
That's
year.
what I was getting at, basically.
That ain't like too crazy.
Like I'm somewhere between 20 and 27. Like
But you got to make an example out of him because these kids he's influential. These kids want to be John Morant, and that's a part of what they want to be.
Hey, not for nothing, but I got a video sent to my phone of my nephew joking around, pretending to be like John Morant with a little Nerf gun. So his mom is not into basketball whatsoever. His dad's not into basketball. How did he see that? He's joking around. There's a parade in my city. He thinks it's a joke. He's a little kid joking around.
But that's the image that you paint into kids. And that's I don't even think drug dealers even move like that. I ain't gonna lie. They don't be on Instagram walling with guns like that.
No.
They may post a picture, but they don't be alive doing all that getting drunk.
They move smarter than that.
Yeah.
It's just rappers and basketball players. And
Now
football
rappers
players
don't
now.
even do that though. Rappers don't really move around. Well, you don't see rappers on live with guns doing dumb shit like that.
Not
You really-
not if they barking at the ops.
Word.
Or Soldier Boy.
Bow, bow, bow.
He was just barking at somebody the other day.
All right.
Football.
All right. So we're gonna get into NFL,
Yeah, NFL.
right now, fellas. We're gonna talk about the NFL draft recap really quickly. Jay, how do you feel about how your team draft?
To be honest with you, I like our draft, man. We went up and we got the tackle from Georgia, Broderick Jones, in the first round. We swindled in front of the Jets with help from the Patriots to get him. And that was actually a really, really smart move because we didn't have any picks after the third round. So trading our fourth round to go up to the second round gave us option to trade back later because it gave us depth collateral in the draft to trade back a third round pick to replace it. The second round pick, bringing Joey Porter Jr. back home, that was just a
Rigged.
business move and smart move.
Rigged. Rigged.
It ain't our fault that nobody drafted him. We was just sitting there like, oh, hey, I'll take that.
They said don't draft him or we're gonna shoot your city up.
Wow. We would never do anything like that. And picking up Darnell Washington in the third, that was just, I didn't even see that coming. Like, that was like, okay, I like it. It was aggressive. It opens up our offense a lot. It gives us another option deep down the middle of the field to go right next to Pat Freiermuth. It's another extra lineman because he loves blocking. And Keanu Brenton, the tackle we picked up, he's a player who need to be a little bit polished more. But again, that's a good fitting for the D line that we have. Pairing him next to Cam Haywood, T.J. Watt, Alex Highsmith. You feel me? Armani Watts, we picked up a couple other people, free agents too. It's just not spitting off the top of my head right now. And we went back down and got a corner in Corey Trice, which is another basically the same player as Joey Porter Jr. They both just had lack of interception production in college. It was a little too handsy. That's why, due to injury, is the reason why he dropped. But if you pull them up on paper, they're literally the same player, whether the measurements, from the production, from like the coverage standpoint, everything. And if we could bring both of those to be two good, prominent players, I think we found two starting cornerbacks in our system.
What?
You know
How do you feel about them Cowboys?
You know what the
Cowboys.
See, look, you
Damn.
all
Bah, 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 bah.
right, the Saquon-less Giants.
Ooh.
Why
I mean,
No, but
that starving African not there no more. Feed Zeke. Wow, I'm
did-
the only one on the panel with their running back happy. Shots fired over there at Dalvin Cook. He might be leaving.
all right,
too.
we offer him. We did what the Cowboys do in the draft. We got what we needed. We feel some. Yeah, we did. We did. We got what we
Niggas on fire
needed.
today.
We got a tight end, a couple linemen. running back. Deuce was the heartfelt moment of the whole NFL draft. You know, his dad's a scout for us. They bought him out the room, bought him back, and then bought him on the team, which is really a good highlight. I mean, overall, I give us like a B+ for our draft. It's not too high, but it's not too low. It's like, all right,
We're solid.
We did what we were supposed to.
I'm just gonna give a little recap on the Giants. Draft was cool.
He ain't like it, y'all.
No.
He ain't like it.
It was cool.
In the words of Meek, we drafted okay.
It was cool. I mean, we got some pieces that fell to us. That was really solid pieces. I mean, until I see them play in the NFL field, I won't really give them an A yet.
Right.
But as of right now, with you being my team, I give them a B+. Got a good corner. It looks like he fits into Wink's, man coverage.
Sit in the
scheme.
house.
Yeah, send the house man coverage. He's real physical, all that. Got a good center. We needed a center. Supposedly he was the number one center in the class. So that's a good, I guess, that's a W in the second round, towards the end of the second round. Hyatt falling to the third round was
crazy. That was crazy. That's a steal.
I mean,
that's a whole steal.
It's a steal. I see him say he dogged Bama crazy. I watched him play. He's pretty fast. Thank God we have we have a bigger body. Somebody at least 6 foot. I'm tired of having all these wide receivers. I'm just not really happy with the whole Saquon situation right now.
Yo, I heard.
Yeah, I know that. That's my dog.
Yo, Meek, not to cut you off, but I heard he asked for 14 mil.
Yeah.
A year.
Yeah.
Is that boy on Hennessy?
I mean, if you look at his production,
He's
worth it. I know it's a passing league, but people.
Do y'all got it?
They got to restructure.
I was about to say,
That's what I was asking.
Off rip, no, they don't got that for
He should have
him,
been
man.
looking at the books like, y'all got what?
They should have played him first.
Yeah.
In my opinion, over Daniel Jones. I'm sorry, but I mean, in the way that this draft, but they probably could have got a quarterback in the second round anyway.
Hayden Hooker.
Got Hayden, they could have. So I'm still not sold on Daniel Jones. I saw it work out the other day too. It just kind of pissed me off, but.
But hey, in all honesty, to defend Daniel Jones, I don't even know why I just said that. To defend Daniel Jones. But to defend Daniel Jones, we did go to their practice last year, and he stunk it up there. But then when he came to the season, he played a little bit better than me. So maybe this is his process: be ass in practice in the off season, and play a little bit better in the regular season.
You heard it. You heard Philadelphia about trusting the process. Don't do that too much.
No, I don't want just no process.
Don't do that too much.
That process is a fraud. that process is a fraud.
That process
It
got
is.
Doc fired.
That process denied.
But let's get into this NFL schedule that released.
I ain't worried about none.
Jay.
I ain't worried about none. I knew he was coming in first.
He
I ain't
got
worried
the
about none.
easiest
Yeah.
schedule in the world.
But when I told
How
y'all
you
that,
think
y'all
about
looked at
this
me like I
schedule?
was crazy. Our schedule is one of the 5th easiest schedules in the league based on last year.
Here we go. He said it again. He said it again.
I sent it in the chat. The records are not our record. The strength of record is not even over 500. So where's the invalid argument? It is a weaker schedule than we had last year, based on the schedule report. Now, hopefully these teams will be better. No, hopefully they won't be better. Hopefully they'll be worse, and we can sneak in more wins.
That division type tough. I ain't
That's
gonna
the
lie.
all. You never heard me name any of our division teams. When I said it was
But
popular.
I'm just saying, like,
Did you? What did you hear me name? You heard me name all
No,
popcorn
no,
teams.
no,
I
no.
said it right.
but all I'm saying is that y'all division is tough.
And I agree with you. And I never
I'm
disagree
just saying
with
in
that.
general. I'm not saying.
I'm not even, when I say our schedule is weak, I'm not even talking about our division games.
I get that, but I'm just saying y'all schedule. I mean,
Our
that's
division
not
is
schedule.
tough.
Y'all division is tough.
And our division-
Especially that y'all team, like the teams in there, they said we ain't fucking around.
Our
We ain't
division
fucking
is
around.
tough every year.
Nah, but this year,
It just got shinier.
It got a little polish. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, back to what I was saying. With our schedule, we open up with San Fran. I actually like that. That gives our rookie tackle a shot at one of the best pass rushers in the league. See what we got. We get off the rip to know what we got, and we get a test for our offense off the rip. Now, just as much as a test for us, is a test for San Fran because they don't know who their quarterback is.
It don't matter who it is. Plug and play.
They do
go-
matter.
Yeah.
So you feel that comfortable with Sam Darnold on the road?
CMC.
CMC.
Yeah, I get you, but it's
Debo.
only so
Sam
many
Darnold's
times.
not
Ayuk.
touching the field, Jay.
Sam Darnold might.
He ain't touching no.
We hope he do.
He ain't touching the damn field.
You don't
Jay.
know that.
He passing water. That's the only thing he doing.
Hey,
He over there with the headset and the clipboard.
Trey Lance a little fragile over there. He might
You
trip,
got big
tie his
Brock
shoe.
Purdy though.
And you don't know if his surgery set.
It don't matter.
So now you're
No, he
always about
did
to
get
do-
surgery. He did.
No, I say you don't know if it's set, which means you don't know if it hit.
That shit's still better than Sam Darnold.
It is, but don't mean we know that. Don't mean they ain't gonna go out there like, all right.
They got a good coach. They ain't stupid.
Yeah, we watch people do stupider things. But yeah, after that we have our first divisional game where we have the Browns, and then we have I forgot who's the third game, but again, we just got to make it to the Ravens game. The Ravens game is week 4, week 5. If we can make it to the Ravens game with 2 wins out of there,
We gonna see. That's
we got week 5 Ravens, then week 6 bye week, and then we come back and we play another I think we play like either Jacksonville or we play the Rams.
Rams. That's
Come
the
up
smoke.
with- Yeah, it's like that.
That
it's
shit
like
smoke.
It's like that's the easy.
But don't
part
sleep
of
on
our
the
schedule.
Jags,
I'm
though.
not. I'm not
Who
sleeping.
y'all
It's the
quarterback?
Jags and the Rams. Huh?
Who y'all quarterback?
The same person we drafted last year. Who's y'all quarterback?
Dakota. B.
What's good?
How do you feel about y'all schedule?
I got us at like 10 and a half. I'm giving you FanDuel stats, baby. I got us at 10.5 wins and stand. Nah, yeah, we got a tough schedule. I'm not gonna lie. We got one of the hardest schedules in the league this year. I'm not gonna lie. But you know how this go, man. Nobody ever doubles up on division winners, so I think it's our year to win a division because nobody's done it back to back. I don't care what the Eagles is looking like. I really don't. The Philadelphia Bulldogs.
Yeah, Philly Bulldogs right there.
Yeah.
They can only afford to fly out to Georgia apparently.
Apparently, and then have Roger Goodell throw gang up at the
crazy
whole draft. Like, I ain't never seen Goodell do anything seasoned in my life. Everything been an unseasoned handshake.
We gonna do the same
Bro
thing
went
next
up there and did the whole. He threw setup. Like, all right.
The crazy thing is though, Giants got Cowboys game 1 at MetLife. I will be in attendance.
I mean,
B-Web, make sure you there too.
huh? If I'm there, we could.
That's
pull
a Sunday night game too. Oh, absolutely,
It
absolutely.
don't matter what we do.
Possibility.
I'm in there in full Cowboys paraphernalia. Understand?
Oh God,
Understand?
He getting crowd surfed.
I'm gonna try to stop them, but if it's too much, I'm sorry.
Anybody
My butt's so
touch
big.
me, I'm upping it like Ja. Understand?
We in a no carry seat, bro.
I don't care where we at. I'm upping it like Ja.
I just want to say that they played the Giants out crazy.
I mean,
They got like one warm game, the rest is cold. They on the road, like they literally on the road after game 1 for like 4 or 5 games. They'll come back to like October, like the end of middle October, I think it is.
who y'all?
Well, the beginning of October. They did us dirty. We got mad cold games, bro.
Jets
Nah,
all the
yo,
home games 'cause they got Aaron
Our whole,
Rodgers.
Yeah,
our,
Crazy
our whole,
word.
our
They
whole
did. They gave the
got-
Jets all the home games because they got Aaron Rodgers. the
Yo,
more
our
valuable
whole,
quarterback.
yo, our division is all booked in like cold areas. I'm like, nah, bro.
cold ass schedule,
That's
bro.
literally what they did. That's why the Patriots finessed the Jets during the draft because a lot of the stuff are gonna go the Jets' way because they got a media quarterback now.
It's
Yeah,
cool,
Patriots
though.
is like, yeah.
Nah, y'all not getting y'all left tackle. Fuck y'all. We
And they still got their pick that they wanted. They got Christian. Like, damn. But Webb,
Yo,
how you feel about these rookie quarterbacks and like these veterans on like these new teams?
I'm interested in seeing the Aaron Rodgers experiment because that's what I'm calling it until I see it come to fruition.
You mean Brett Favre Part 2?
Exactly.
No,
Exactly.
seriously.
Yes.
I'm the voice behind the camera. Meek, you keep saying it. I've heard you say this multiple times.
It's the same thing.
Multiple times. Now, if they come out and they have a better record than y'all this season, what we looking like?
They just had a better record than us.
No. If you recall, when Brett Favre left, the team he went to. They went to the playoffs. They wasn't.
Yeah,
the
they
playoffs.
were bad.
That's why it's still Brett Favre Part
Yeah.
2. Like
He
it
just-
wasn't the fact that
They
Brett
just got
Favre
like the
passed
old, like
Yeah.
I'm almost on E.
He literally told the NFL, I got 2 more years left. And that's why the Packers got rid of him, because they like, oh, we got 2 more years and we ain't got nothing after this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It is.
That's why they did that. Let's get this old man out of here and get some new blood in here.
But
My fault.
You good? As far as young quarterbacks, Bryce Young, I'm highly interested in. I will say after the draft, I saw a bunch of reports. The Colts actually got a good human being. I don't know if it's going to transfer to the football field well with the team, but they got a great human being.
They got him doing running back drills. I just want to say that.
Yo.
It's giving Lamar when he first started.
But it's a bunch of young talent out in the league. I also saw the videos of Bryce Young is with the Panthers, right?
Yes.
I saw that video. There's linemen. There's Barry Sanders, and then there's him. Like, bro looked absolutely tiny behind these. It's like it really looked like some cartoon characters. Like, this is something you would draw up in a cartoon. Like,
180.
No, height.
It's
It's
not
what
even height.
It's the height.
Bro,
His height
his
He looked like
linemen
he
were-
5'7"
His linemen are like
look like
6'7", right? Worse, Kyler looks like he kind of belongs back there now. You got used to that.
Yeah, it's
Bryce
crazy.
Young looks.
Tiny.
It looked like somebody said, he plays high school football. Let's go run him out there. You know
It
how
does.
you had the spring games in college and they let somebody run a touchdown in? That's what it looked like.
He said the big rich
I didn't
kid.
want to say that, but yeah. But yes.
Trying to be funny.
Yeah,
Nah, he looks crazy. Bro.
Like,
he looks
helmet didn't
crazy
look
by
like
the
it
line.
fit. Like, it looked crazy. I was
Not
like,
the bag of the team, bro.
I was like, nah, who's this in a helmet, bro? Like, y'all let the water boy get a
Yo, I
helmet?
thought they was joking. And then it really was a picture. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, like, and I
thought
really
it was
went and searched
Photoshop.
it on multiple things because I'm like, you know how people play on the internet
Yeah.
and they minimize something. No, bro, stature is really. But if you could spin the rock, you could spin the rock.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
If you better not get hit.
word, word. Don't get touched.
You
But
know who I think has a good situation though right now? It's weird though.
Who?
I
Stroud?
want to say it.
Stroud? Who?
Levis.
Levis?
Big Levis.
Who he throwing the ball to?
That's the thing. That's the only.
Mike?
That's the only problem. He ain't got nobody to throw a ball to, but they got the running back out that motherfucker. He can
Will
throw it to
Levis.
him about 1 billion times.
Yeah,
where
but
he go again?
He went to Tennessee.
to Tennessee.
That's
He gonna
what
throw
I-
it to Treylon
that-
Burks.
that-
He
that's-
gonna throw it to
the tight
the
end.
tight end and
From
that's-
Maryland,
but
yeah,
that fits up his will alley. Like make quick reads and make the smart throw.
Yeah, but how much do Derrick Henry really got in them tires? Because he can't
but
last
like,
the season no more.
they don't trust
that
Willis.
that boy running out flats.
So what you gonna put out there if you don't trust Willis? You don't trust.
No, I mean the good thing is that he has a running back, but
That running game, you can't rely too much more on
because
it.
you see that down the line is wearing it's like we all knew they're running Henry to the ground, literally.
But that's why you gotta merge Treylon Burks.
Yeah, you do.
If he
But
emerges,
you know what would have really helped?
if they got another wide receiver on the other side.
No, if you didn't trade AJ Brown.
But if you didn't trade AJ Brown, you wouldn't have got Treylon Burks.
That's fine.
Okay, that's
something I'll live with.
yeah, I'll live with that.
That's
I'll
something I
live
live
with
with. Like,
Yeah.
every day of the week, I'm like,
And the world is all right with that.
like, oh, we get who
that. Like,
or who? Yeah.
Yes.
Give me the brown guy. Give me the brown guy.
But,
yeah.
yeah, I can see that though. But I'm not. I did hear a lot about CJ
Stroud.
Stroud that he's actually playing great and he's looking a lot better.
Everybody look good with no pads on.
Yeah.
Everybody look good with no pads on. But y'all already know how I feel about him. Feel like if he has potential. He just has to get better with his pocket presence. Because there's times where he just looks to roll out when you can step up and make that pass. Sometimes you got to live with the hit. That's what you get paid to play quarterback for. You got to take some of them hits. And it's tough. You got dudes like 350 coming at you running like a 4-4, but that's a job you chose, big dog. So you gotta live by it.
You've been doing that job your whole life. Bro.
Yeah, so
Come on.
I mean, I like Bryce the best out of all of them, even though, he looks crazy behind that line.
Bruh.
That picture, I thought it was
That
Photoshop
picture,
too.
like, I really was like, ain't no way.
But
like,
Your boy
Bryce got hard. He could sling it, as we know. Pause.
You speeding, Bucko.
he could definitely, and he has great pocket presence.
Hey,
Huh?
yo.
How you know?
I'm
Chill.
on speeding with him.
He has
a fast
great.
lane.
He has great pocket presence.
Where Cameron and Mason,
and
you need them.
Bryce is
Pause.
and Bryce is tough.
We
Bryce-
definitely gotta get a pause button on the mixer. For as many times we said some wild stuff. A pause and then, hey, yo.
Bills punter.
Oh, he did. He wasn't even there.
Yeah, that's
Understand? I think he
The
coming
glove-
back suing the whole org.
No,
Like,
he
oh,
did sue. He did sue.
Like he
Civil
getting that
lawsuit.
bag,
Civil
boy.
lawsuit.
Like don't ever.
He hit him with the OJ, with the glove.
You feel me? You must acquit. Understand
I
me?
don't know how bad I feel. How good I feel about quote OJ.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't call OJ. Word, but still.
Allegedly.
But if he wrote the book, he would have did it like that.
And that wraps
But
up
anyway.
another episode of Puttin Up Boys.
But anyway,
Yeah,
back to the Bills punter.
He wasn't there. He was an hour.
Yeah.
They said he had left an hour before. And he,
But we know football houses get crazy.
like, I hate to get on that subject, but
I
I
hate
just
it
want to
too.
say it real quick. I feel as though false accusers should get
Yo.
the same punishments
Indeed.
as an actual abuser or someone that actually did it. Same punishment should go. Because not only did you ruin my life in that time span, this carries with me my reputation. No matter what, I will always be looked at as like, you was in that case. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get that back. I don't get my fresh face. Like, I don't get that clean slate
he
back
lost money.
ever. Like, and I lost money. Like, I was a high draft pick in my position. You'll never see this. And you messed my bag up,
Yo, crazy work.
bro.
I was going to go to the first round as a punter.
But Billy had a dog out there.
Y'all retarded.
All right, man. So, anybody got any start bench cuts that they want to roll out?
I think I got one. Start bench cut. The Heatles edition. Make it real
Oh,
fire. We got Prime, Miami Braun. We got Jumping on the Table, Prime, Trey Wade. And we got Jimmy Buckets, Prime.
you said UD40?
Oh, I got this. I'm gonna go first.
You go first, man.
You know what it is. We starting the LeBron guy.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Start Braun.
There's no way Jimmy makes this team. I'm sorry.
Yes, absolutely not.
Absolutely.
I'm saying wow, but it's the truth.
Absolutely
Like-
not.
Unfortunately, Jimmy, you are not the third best at anything. That's the third best shooting guard ever that's going to be on the bench, that's coming off the bench. I understand that your nickname is Playoff Jimmy, but D Wade did it all through the seasons. Al over there. You know all these
You putting him
people.
off the bench? D Wade. That's what he said.
Yeah, you're gonna start D Wade.
Yeah, that's why I pointed
I
down
was
there.
agreeing that Jimmy's getting cut.
Oh, so but who you starting?
Obviously, Wade started.
You're wild.
Yeah, yeah, you are wilding though.
You're wild.
But
Nah, for real basketball fans, he's not wilding. It's a personal preference, but I understand what you're saying.
yeah, no, I
Like
get
if
it.
the way you set Wade up, like people don't realize, like it was like as much as people don't want to give in, they're like, oh, LeBron, that was Wade's team.
I get that, but we're not talking about. We're talking about the actual type of player. We're not talking about who the team was. I'm putting Black Bass Braun starting, and I'm bringing Wade off the bench so Wade could run that other team to the ground.
It don't matter where Wade going at.
It don't because it's just a little bit demoralizing. We're like, well, I can't stop him.
Y'all already know I'm going with the King.
Yeah, the King got to start.
Wade, Jimmy Buckets, playoff Jimmy. You a dog, but them big dogs.
Oh, I got one. At the prime of their careers, Ray Lewis,
Ooh.
Aaron Donald, prime.
Wow. That is crazy.
That's hard to do. It depends on what I need.
Cause
Hey,
But-
hey. I'm not
but-
asking you. I'm asking you to be in
but-
the front office.
That's impossible. Like you just making me the draft. It's start, bench, cut. They don't play the same position.
They
I'm gonna
don't.
start,
They
bench,
don't
or
need.
cut. Well, I can play all three of them
But-
at the same time. I ain't
But
gonna bench
but
nobody.
But you
I'll
gotta
do this one for
certain-
you, Web.
But I ain't gotta bench nobody.
I'll do it for you.
Hold me down.
I'm gonna start prime time. He does everything, so
Cool.
ain't nothing. He could do it all. Ain't nothing that prime can't do. Shit, he'll put him with a linebacker too.
Nah, you just got drunk real fast. Prime really tell you, I ain't tackling nobody. I ain't tackling nobody. You just put him in the heart.
Nah, I know.
Get this man a drug
I'm capping.
test.
I'm capping, but I'm starting prime. You know, benching Ray Lewis because he gonna be even more mad. Like, why I'm on the bench? So somebody leave him in a stretcher, maybe 3. And Donald, you a dog, but
Y'all gonna say I'm wild for my take.
I'm gonna
It's
cut
gonna
down.
hurt me. It's gonna hurt me real bad, but I'm gonna cut prime.
Oh
Oh
no!
Wanna know why? I don't
Yo.
give a damn what you got at quarterback. When I said Aaron Donald or Ray Lewis straight through the middle, you got 2 milliseconds to really throw that ball, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna be honest. That's one I didn't expect.
Yeah,
Cutting
I'm
prime
cut.
was not.
It
on my
hurt me.
list.
It hurt me, but like I
hope
you said-
Coach Prime don't see this.
like you said,
I want to come to Colorado.
like you said, bro, I want to go too, bro. But I gotta cut prime for the simple fact that, like, from a defensive standpoint, I can get any cornerback to play cornerback if I got Ray Lewis and fucking Aaron Donald on this defense running blitzes. I could go. All 4 of us can be the secondary. And we gonna win a lot of games. And we got Aaron Donald and Ray Lewis at linebacker.
All right, I got one more for
But
you.
now,
What you got?
if you got Aaron Donald in
Prime?
prime, or you got Ray in prime, you can still move that ball. You can still run that ball.
Well,
It's gonna be hard, but you can still do it.
all right, last one. Brunson,
Ooh.
Trey Young, De'Aaron Fox.
Wow,
that's tough.
That's
I like
good.
that
Ooh,
Come
can
up
I
with a
go
wide
first?
receiver one too. Yeah, you go.
Can I go first?
Go ahead.
Well, it was Brunson,
Trey Young,
Trey Young. Ooh.
De'Aaron Fox.
I just hit the fuck out of here, bud.
For real.
How I played out loud. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Oh
headphones
nah,
out
you can't. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna start De'Aaron. De'Aaron's tough. Off the bench,
Yeah, this where it start hurting.
Brunson.
We're gonna cut Trey.
I'm gonna cut Trey.
How you feeling, Jay? Talk to me.
I'm gonna do the same thing with Meek, but only because I feel like Brunson the last year or two was a little bit more consistent.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why
That's
I like both of them.
That's the only part I differ from y'all. I'm gonna cut
Just a
Brunson.
little bit more.
It's 26 and
Very much so.
No,
I'm
I know
cutting-
it was kind of tough, but
I'm not saying
but
he had a shitty,
but Trey
shitty
is
year.
also a
Feel
defensive
me?
li-
You feel
oh, wait,
me? You feel me?
Wait,
You feel
hold
me?
on.
I'm not
But
saying- I'm
Trey
not-
is a defensive liability,
Okay.
100%.
that also. But I'm not saying
Brunson, don't try to
Brunson
Brunson.
playing more defense than Trey.
Yes, his jump shot may not be better.
I thought you were gonna say he plays defense.
He plays more defense.
He plays more defense than
plays
Trey.
more defense than Trey.
That's
More,
why.
more is the key word here. More
That's
is the key word.
That's why I picked Brunson over Trey, because I know Brunson's still gonna. And Brunson has came off the bench before. He was never always a starter.
But in
And he was
actuality, we don't even need the defense off the bench because Fox got defense starting.
No, I mean I understand, but what I'm saying is that when it comes late game
Yeah, true.
and you got him in the game,
So I got another one to go back around since I'm sitting next to 2 wide receivers.
Uh-oh.
I want to see their heads explode.
Here we go.
Two wide ends.
Pause.
hey yo,
Start bench cut.
Yo, this is sick.
You got Randy Moss. You got Jerry.
I know where this going. You shouldn't ask me this.
Or you
question.
got Megatron.
I think we did this.
Oh, you
We
switched
did this
it on-
before, though.
You switched it on me because
we
you know
switched it
I
on-
was
I
gonna-
switched it on Wes. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We did this
nigga real
before, though.
spicy. He was real confident. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going.
You said
And I look
Megatron.
right at you.
said
Megatron.
Megatron.
Matter of fact, forget it. I got a different one for you. Start bench cut. Dallas Cowboy edition.
Oh,
Okay.
Rocket Ishmael, Joey Galloway, or Dez.
I'm starting Dez. There's no way I'm not starting Dez.
yo, that boy throwing the X up.
He's like, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm starting Dez all the way. It's not even close.
Who's
I'm so biased with that Dez start. I ain't even looking at
Yeah,
it.
you said
Dez not coming off the field.
Yeah. Oh, you said Galladay and who else?
Yeah, Rocket.
You need to
Old
breathe.
school. Matter of fact, playmaker, Irvin.
Oh, I'm taking playmaker off the bench.
Taking playmaker off the bench and starting Dez. That's crazy. I should have did an all 88 edition. It was fine. I think.
I'm sticking with my answer. Throw up the
Wait,
X.
which one? Because you said like you run through like
I did
five.
two. I just did two real quick. I did the Randy Moss. You ain't answer that one. Randy, Megatron, or Calvin.
Well, we did that one I feel before.
Randy, yeah.
Randy. Who was it?
It was Randy,
Megatron.
Megatron, and Jerry.
Oh,
We did do that.
I'm starting Jerry.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
And that wraps up another episode of Putting Up Points. Like, subscribe, comment. We'll be back at y'all next week, fellas.